During the era of British colonial rule in India, many women played pivotal roles in the struggle for independence, yet their contributions have often been overlooked in traditional historical narratives. One such remarkable woman was Mandanji, a symbol of feminine strength and resistance in India. Mandanji was a native of Rajasthan, a state in northwest India, raised during a time when British powers exercised significant control over the region. Married to a local leader, she grew up learning the values of patriotism and anti-colonial sentiment. Her father taught her to wield weapons, and she emerged as a local hero in defense of her homeland. In the early 20th century, as Indians began organizing more robust resistance against British authorities, Mandanji chose to actively participate in this transformative movement. The year 1857 marked one of the most significant uprisings, known as the Indian Rebellion of 1857, or the Sepoy Mutiny. Amidst this uprising, Mandanji was among the women who assaulted British forces, spearheading a group of female combatants in battle against British soldiers in Rajasthan. Fighting valiantly alongside men, Mandanji led charges herself, which was a rare feat for women of that era. She used her equestrian skills to swiftly move across desert terrains, facilitating the transport of supplies and providing crucial support to the rebels. Mandanji faced severe challenges during her involvement in the resistance. As a woman in a traditional society, she had to break societal and cultural norms that dictated her confinement to domestic duties. Undeterred by these constraints, Mandanji proved that women were equally capable of fighting for their country's independence with the same fervor as men. Securing full support from society was another hurdle for Mandanji and many other women. Prevailing attitudes often confined women to roles of caregiving and cooking. Nonetheless, she persisted, refusing to let these limitations diminish her resolve. Her participation in the resistance put Mandanji's life in constant jeopardy. In one notable conflict, her husband was wounded and captured by the British. Rather than surrendering, Mandanji continued to lead a group of women and children to forests and mountainous regions, which served as natural fortifications for the resistance. She organized operations to smuggle food and ammunition to insurgents across various territories. Her unparalleled courage in dire circumstances kept the spirit of resistance alive in her community, despite the overwhelming odds. While Mandanji's story may not be extensively documented in India's official history, her legacy persists in the villages and regions that witnessed her bravery. She has inspired generations of Indian women, proving that women are not only capable of contributing to revolutions, but can also lead and fight on the front lines. Mandanji was part of a broader cohort of women like Sarojini Naidu, Aruna Asaf Ali, and Sita Devi, who played significant roles in reinforcing the idea that resistance efforts were not solely a male endeavor. The story of Mandanji highlights the essential role women played in revolutionary movements and in the broader struggle for freedom. It illustrates that women, regardless of social or cultural status, are capable of tremendous sacrifices and can actively participate in the pursuit of justice and rightful liberty. Women in India have always been, and continue to be, integral to the independence movement, showcasing extraordinary courage that has helped shape the course of history.